In this video, we're going to be using the elimination method to solve our system of equations. So with the elimination method, the first thing we want to do is make sure that we can get a variable to have the same coefficient. So we're going to end up multiplying by a number, and sometimes you have to multiply both equations, sometimes you only have to multiply one equation. So when we multiply to get the coefficients the same, it depends on which variable we want to eliminate. In this case, it's going to be easier to eliminate the x's because I can just multiply this top equation by 2. And I actually wanted to make it -2 because I want the coefficients to be one of them the positive and one negative. So by multiplying the top equation, it becomes -4x minus 10y, and that equals -38. Once I have these equations, notice that one of them is a 4, the other one is a -4, so one's positive, one's negative. I'm going to add these equations together. When I add these equations together, the only thing I have to do is make sure that they are all lined up together. You have your constant, your equal sign, your y's, and your x's. They are all lined up vertically. So all I do is I take these two equations and I add them together. 4x plus -4x, that's 0. -2y plus -10y, that's -12y. And then 2 plus -38, that's -36. Now I can divide both sides by -12, and I get that y is equal to 3. So after you've added them together, one of the variables should eliminate, and you just have to solve for the remaining variable. Now our fourth step is we want to plug in that answer to the original equation. So we'll take this 3 and we'll plug it into the equation. And I'm going to use the top equation this time. So I have the 2 being multiplied to the x. And then I have the 5 being multiplied to the y, which we just got our answer of 3. And that equals 19. So I have 2x plus 15 is equal to 19. I can then subtract the 15 from each side, and I get that 2x equals 4, and dividing I get that x equals 2. So now I have my x and my y, which means my solution to this system of equations is 2, 3. This is the point that works in both equations to make 19 on the top one and 2 on the bottom one.